most annoying characters in fiction. That is what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, and understand this. When I mean by annoying, it could literally be anything from the main character of either the video game, the story, or whatever, to just some random side enemy that for whatever reason just gets underneath my skin, okay? In this video, we're going to be going throughout fiction, and I'm just going to be naming characters that for one reason or another just annoyed me. There's just something about them, bro. Some of these, they didn't even really do anything wrong. I just really don't like how they are. They just bother me. It's either the way that they say something or like their mannerisms that just bother me. Like, I'm going to give you an example really quick. Like, here are some characters that have bothered me that we're going to be covering. Nazeem from Skyrim. Steven Universe from Steven Universe. Megaknight from Clash Royale. And Fred from Scooby-Doo. I don't know, bro. There's just something about Fred that bothers me. I'm like, I just don't like you, dude. Like, if me and Fred went up to face, he'd probably say something like, gee, what's your problem? I just don't like you, dude. I don't know what it is, man. I just look you in the face and I'm like, yeah, I just don't like you. I really don't know what it is. You just annoy me. The way that you are, your mannerisms annoy me. And that is what we're going to be talking about in this video, okay? If this video is entertaining you, please sort of like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That is the goal. We're experimenting with some different types of content on like the weekends, on Thursdays. It's going absolutely insane. I'm feeling hype. Videos are hitting pretty hard lately. It's a good time. It's a good time to be part of the channel. So hit that subscribe button to be a part of it. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Let's go. Megumi from JJK. Let me tell you something about Megumi, dog. Okay, let me just first say this, because I understand within the JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen community, there is Lobotomy Kaisen, and Lobotomy Kaisen legitimately just does not like Gege Akutami. And I think Gege is pretty talented. However, the one thing about his writing style that legitimately does bother me is he does this thing where he'll allude to something happening, and then it will never happen. And I don't mean that as like a red herring, I mean like, he'll sew off something that's supposed to happen, and then it just never happens for whatever reasons. Like, here's an example. I'm annoyed by Megumi, and I've talked about Megumi again on the channel, but, like, I'm annoyed by Megumi because, literally, the slightest bit of inconvenience, I summon the secret treasure. Every single time. It's like a meme at this point, but this is another reason why he annoys me. Brother, if I have to hear about how powerful he is, and here's the problem, I don't deny that he's as powerful as he is, because in verse, he has an ability that literally puts him rivaled against the most powerful character in the entire verse, that being Gojo. He just never uses it, ever, to the point that I can't even rate Megumi, like, at all. Because what ends up happening is I'm going to be like, okay, Megumi's not that bad. Brother, you have no reason sounding like a bad boy, sounding all edgy, okay? When literally you are used as a plot device by the villain. Like, you can talk all this crap when you actually do something. Brother, you are literally just there. Like an actual set dressing for 90% of the story. And then every once in a while he'll do something and I'm being like, oh, I guess that was kind of cool. But it's not him doing it. I'm sorry, bro. This is a good palate cleanser. Megumi, he's just, like, when I'm looking through all of them, maybe he's not that bad. That actually is crazy when you look at everybody else that's going to be on the list. Megumi's just, he's not that bad, but oh my goodness, bro. The story makes him significantly more annoying. If the story didn't go out of its way to tell you how powerful he could be, only for him to not do anything, it probably wouldn't bother me as much. He's not that bad in comparison to literally everybody else on this list. But I'm going to keep him right there. Nazeem from Skyrim. Let me tell you something, dog. I was talking about the modding community from Skyrim, and most of them are gooners. A large portion of the Skyrim modding community are just gooners. However, dog, mods that are at the detriment of Nazeem are 100% valid, dog. I'm sorry. How? Literally how? Like, I actually need this to be stated, okay? Just how actually absurd this is. You are the Dragonborn, okay? Fair enough. In the beginning of the game, you're a no-name from Helgen, and you come in here, you talk to the Jarl Balgriff, okay? That entire time, Nazeem can talk some crap. You ever make yourself to the Cloud District? Ugh, of course you don't. Okay? One time, I'll allow it. Okay, fine. You don't know who I am. I'm underleveled. It is what it is. Whatever. However, when it gets to the point that I am literally the Thane of Whiterun for defending it against a dragon, at that point, we're throwing hands. At that point, I don't know what you did. Nazeem, what did you do? What dragon did you face? Are you the Thane of Whiterun? Brother, that's another thing. Thanes is one of the most pointless titles in the entirety of gaming, because it's like, and you can get away with small things. No, you can't. Brother, let me tell you something. Being Thane of Whiterun is only worth it if I can absolutely beat the tar out of Nazeem the moment I become Thane. But no, even then. Okay, fine. Maybe news didn't travel to the Cloud District. Maybe it didn't. If I save the world, okay, go to the afterlife to beat Alduin, they are literally singing songs in my honor, resolving the civil war in Skyrim, and I pull up to Whiterun again. And you're seeing me repping fully enchanted Daedric armor, and you're still gonna talk about the Cloud District. Brother, you are getting annihilated. You're getting annihilated, bro. I can count. I remember the first time I took out Nazeem, bro. I did it during the Companions quest line, and I turned into a werewolf. Immediately. I turned into a werewolf right in Whiterun just to take care of Nazeem, dude. Brother, I saw a meme where it made Nazeem's wife into a love interest. 100%, brother. No, Nazeem deserves an actual biblical level of, like retribution against him for just how disrespectful he is. I don't even know what you did. That's the craziest part. I have no clue what you did. Brother, your clothes aren't even that clean. Your chain isn't even that good. Bro, you're not even that cool. Like, not at all, bro. But, bro, for real. I'm sorry. Nazeem, they need to go. They need to go, okay? Every single person that it crosses into this realm, there's one other person. There's one other person that makes it... I don't want to spoil it. There's somebody else on this list that I would actually argue is worse than Nazeem. Nazeem needs to go. Effective immediately, dog. 100%. That's not even a remote question in my mind, brother. I will mod the game to get rid of Nazeem. That's how much I'm against this guy. Brian Griffin. Bro, there's something about Brian Griffin that bothers me. And he's a smart guy. He's like an entertaining character. But every once in a while, like Brian, it's not even what he says is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. He just has a way of saying it that I'm like, why are you the smuggest motherfucker there is? Bro, like, there's something about him. Like, this is how petty it is. Like, Nazeem legitimately wronged us, okay? And he bothers me badly. Brian Griffin, I'm kind of like, bro, you don't have to be, like, the most condescending prick there's ever been. Like, literally the most condescending guy you could ever be. Like, bro... Like, literally one of my... and I feel like the writers realized this, and they had to. Like, they're smart guys. They, that one rant that Quagmire went on, where he was like, bro, I don't respect you. You're annoying. You're trying to get with your friend's wife. I do not respect you as a person. People think I'm a bad person. I have morals. You have this self-righteous attitude about you that you think you could do this, this, and this, and I can do it because I read. Bro, for real. Like, if I had a friend like Brian Griffin, I'd be like, bro, come up to the gym. Come up to the gym. Why come up to the gym? Brother, because I'm going to twist you into a pretzel until you realize, hey, yo, maybe I should take it back a little bit. I'm a little bit too condescending. It's kind of cringe. That is where I'm at with Brian Griffin. And it's only like a few seasons he gets that annoying and then they narrow it, they take it back a little bit. But, bro, Brian Griffin can be very annoying. He's on the line of, like, stop talking. Steven Universe. Let me just first state this right now. Steven Universe, cool dude. Cool dude. 100%. Like, in series, Steven Universe is literally like the coolest guy in the verse. But there comes a point where I'm like, Steven! We can't make friends with everybody! Okay? Like, Steven, stop! Stop! Like, if we all had a friend like Steven, somebody has to put his hands on his shoulder. Like, brother, it ain't no sunshine and fucking rainbows. Okay? I need you to calm it down. I need you to... analyze the situation that we are in. There is a death ray pointed at the planet, and you're talking about, I really think that we can solve this with the power of friendship. And I think the part that aggravates me is because he has legitimate plot armor, it just ends up working out every single time. But oh my goodness, dog, was I not watching Steven Universe for the longest time, hoping Steven just had a moment where he was like, you know what? Fuck it. vroom, vroom, and then he starts going at it. I would love that, but apparently I don't understand the character, and maybe I just don't care to, brother. He's one, he's one of the most annoying there ever is. Oh my gosh, sometimes, but he's not as condescending as like Brian Griffin is, so I'm just putting him in annoying. Gabi from Attack on Titan. This is what I mean by they need to go, bro. Nazeem and Gabi. Gabi's in that list, dude. And here's the craziest part. Like, from the point, like, and Gabi does what her character is meant to do so well. Like, here, this is what I mean. The Eldians and the Marleyans. The Eldians wronged the Marleyans first, and you feel sympathy for the Marleyans up until Gabi opens her mouth. When Gabi starts talking, the ultimate boot-licking attitude of Gabi is so, like, it's like humidity. Like, it's not aura, because aura implies... No, not even that, bro. It's not even good. It's literally just like this field of unlikability that just comes off of Gabi, where every single scene I'm like, this is how bad it is. I'll see Gabi in a scene of Attack on Titan, and I'll immediately go, okay, please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. And then she talks, and I'm like, stop talking! See, like, dude... And it's nothing against the voice actor at all. It's just the mannerisms of Gabi bother me so much. And it's like... Now this is where that starts losing me. When you want me to sympathize, well, Gabi's changing. Bro, I don't care. She has to go. She has to go, bro. Gabi is so bad, dude. Like, people like, well, there's other people on this list that I legitimately do believe that, like, they're hated, but I don't think they're this hated. Gabi, they need to go. These two need to go. Okay, automatically. Preston Garvey from Fallout 4. Bro, stop sending me to a settlement. You do it. Like, on a real note, like, I understood it for a large portion of the game. In the beginning, you have to get me to, like, I have to prove my loyalty. That made sense to me, okay? That made sense. I just got a loud environment warning from my watch. Where was I? Let's keep going. Okay, Preston Garvey. I understood it in the beginning. Oh yeah, bro, we gotta send you to the settlement. Okay, I get it. You send me to another settlement. Okay, I get it. Send me to another settlement. Okay, I get it. After the third time, it's done. When we are at the end of the game, and I'm literally the general of the Minutemen, why are you telling me what to do? I'm gonna be honest with you. There should be a legitimate setting that you can do that when you become the general of the Minutemen, you can just tell Preston Garvey to do stuff. Because that's one of the problems I do have with Fallout 4, is you're given titles that legitimately just don't feel like actual titles. Like, you'll become a captain in the Brotherhood of Steel. You get nothing out of that. You become the general of the Minutemen. You get literally nothing out of that. Like, leader of the Railroad. You get nothing out of that. Institute, nothing. Like, you're given, like, the leadership titles, yet you don't actually get anything that would, like, entail that you're a leader. And I think that frustration gets out on Preston Garvey. Oh, and I think Preston Garvey's a synth, 100%. I think Preston Garvey's a synth. There's something about him that I just think there's something off. And he's gonna go in a pretty high tier. No, he's not in a stop talking. He's not there yet. He's just... bottom of very annoying. It gets to a point where I'm like, okay, Preston, stop. You go do it now. You go save that settlement, dog. I'm not doing that, bro. Very annoying. I'm going to put him right there. Princess Peach. Part of the reason I'm doing this is I just found out that Mario and Princess Peach are, like, completely and utterly platonic. There's no romantic relationship there. And, brother, I'm sorry. Mario ain't ever going to beat the sea allegations, dog. He ain't ever gonna beat him, bro. I actually 100% believe. I think Princess Peach. Princess Peach is 100% getting railed by Bowser, dog. At this point, like 100%. 100%. Mario, hang it up. Brother, Mario's a better man than me. If I saw Princess Peach get abducted again, I'd be like, bro, shut up. Shut up. Okay? For real. Be quiet. I'm not helping you. Why would I help you? You get kidnapped like every other week. And I'm the guy that has to do it, and all I get is little... I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, what do you want from me? What do you think I want from you? You think I do this out of the kindness of my heart? What do you mean? It's like, well, I thought you liked the Mushroom Kingdom. Bro, they're all ugly. They're all mushrooms. Well, what about... What, you mean the dragon people? You think I like them either? Brother, no. Okay? I'm Mario. The only other people that are, like, slightly resemblant to, like, people are me, you, your few sisters. Like, what do you think? What do you think I'm doing this for? On a real note. Okay, but, like, bro, there's just something about Princess Peach that bothers me. I don't know what it is, but there's just something that bothers me. And I think that was just the thing that pushed me over, okay? Is she as bad as, like, a Brian Griffin? No. But she isn't. It's just annoying. It really is. I would give up, honestly, man. I would give up. Fred from Scooby-Doo. Bro, shut up, Fred. Bro, Fred, be quiet, Fred. Dude, growing up is realizing that, like, bro, how is Fred the leader? Like, on a real note, how did Fred become the leader of the mystery crew? Well, I mean, he builds the trap. That makes you the guy that builds the trap. Bro, Velma is more qualified to be the leader of the Scooby crew than, like, bro, that's what I thought. I thought when they were doing the Velma TV show, it was going to be like a mystery gang, but Velma was going to become the leader. I would be okay with that. Like, the one thing I actually agreed with the Velma show on is, bro, oh my gosh, Fred is a poser. Fred literally just doesn't really do anything. Alright, gang, let's split up. Can we just talk about how dumb of a decision that is? Like, I know it's been memed half to death, but, like, bro, splitting up and looking for clues has to be one of the dumbest decisions I think I've ever heard. And it's like, every time Velma says something, it's like, I really don't think that's the case, Velma. Velma's right! Oh my gosh, bro. Like, Velma figures out every... And you ever notice that, too? Every single mystery, Velma's the one that has to put it in, like, little kid terms to Fred. And he's like, ah! I hate his outfit, bro. I hate his hair. I hate his outfit. I hate it all, bro. I am a generational hater of Fred. Oh, I got the ascot. Let me just tell you something right now, bro. I don't know about you. I ain't ever letting a dude lead me if he's wearing an ascot. Absolutely not. Well, what are you gonna do? I would sooner throw hands than allow you to lead me. Oh my gosh, bro. How? Bro, Fred is so annoying, it actually makes me be like, bro, Daphne has no taste. Daphne has Bro, Saggy is a bigger Ketz than Fred is. And maybe it's like a thing of the times. Maybe that's what it is. But it's like, well, he's a jock. Bro, who gives a shit? What are you talking about, bro? Fred is a poser, dude. Every time Fred talks, I'm like, stop talking. Stop talking. Why do you speak to me like you think you add value to a conversation? Be quiet. You will actually make conversations better by keeping the words in your mouth. That is how I feel about Fred, bro. And I'm sorry, watch back like a Scooby-Doo episode ever, and you're gonna be like, bro, Fred is so annoying, dude. Yeah, I'm putting in stop talking. Rey Palpatine. I'm still just calling her Rey Palpatine. I'm not. If you've been around the channel for a minute, you know why I do this. But, like, brother, and I think this is okay. How am I gonna say this? It's very weird that, like, sequel fans will be like, oh, well, you like the prequels, but the acting is awful. Brother, Rey is literally one of the weakest parts of that entire narrative, to the point that I don't know if I blame the acting, because she's not a bad actress. Do I blame the writing? Like, the writing around Rey is really bad. Like, every major skill that she learns is almost done completely off screen. And when you're looking at, like, even, like, and listen, the original trilogy had some weaknesses. But, like, at least it was like, okay, Luke was able to get this powerful, and he was able to become this good with the Force, and then he lost to Darth Vader. And it's like, oh, well, that happened in between the second and third movie. It's like, yeah, but we got, like, a training arc. We don't really see a lot for Rey. We really don't. And I think that's the problem that we have. Immediately is amazing with a lightsaber. And here's the truth. I would allow her being amazing with the Force, because that kind of makes sense. But her being that good with the lightsaber, but then it calls in the question. It's like, brother, why were they fretting with, like, Anakin Skywalker being too young to learn the Force? And it's not just because he might become a Sith. No, it was, like, literally how good could he get with the Force? When, like, Rey learns it like that. Literally like that. Same thing with, like, Ben Solo. But I'm like... okay, Rey, she's just very annoying, dude. And I think it's all the characters around her have a baseline annoying thing to her, and it makes Rey a little bit worse because she's the most annoying of the bunch. But I think very annoying is a solid placement. Sam Raimi's Mary Jane Watson. Bro, I'm sorry, Sam Raimi. I look, respectfully, dude, the way that you wrote Mary Jane, I think you are the reason why there's a chair in the corner of a hotel room. On a real note, dog, like, watch back those movies and tell me that's not what it gives off. And it's bad. It's really bad. Like, you watch it back, I'm like, bro, it's not that Peter Parker. No. This is what it is. There's a line. There's a line between, oh, Peter Parker's a better man than me, to I'm a better man than Peter Parker. Holy crap, I have more self-respect for myself than Peter Parker does. What do you mean, brother? The moment my ex-girl gets with my friend, we're done. We ain't ever speaking again. That is a level of disrespect. And guess what, dog? Here's another thing. Here's another thing, dog. If my friend gets with somebody that I was with, and he sees absolutely no problem with that. Absolutely no problem with that. Let me tell you something, dog. When I get the symbiote suit, I ain't stopping. That's all I'm saying. I ain't stopping. I'm going to make Bully Maguire look like a saint. Oh my gosh, bro. You're not walking away with just like the scar on your face. No. You're done. You might get Negan'd. That's all I'm saying, dog. That might happen to you. That's all I'm saying. If you give me the symbiote suit after you did that to me. But here's the point. Here's the point, dog. Bro, it's like, I don't want to just resort to saying, oh, she's mid. That's not what I'm saying. No. I mean, like, how Mary Jane is as a person is just awful. Like, people got mad at Amber for, like, Invincible. And, like, Amber is hilariously better than Mary Jane in the Sam Raimi movies. Bro, no, it's to the point where I'm like, dog, shut up. Like, right, Sam, dude, they need to go. They actually, no, Mary Jane Watson from the Sam Raimi movies deserved the Gwen Stacy treatment more than Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy from the Amazing Spider-Man movies is a dime, okay? No question. Mary Jane from the Sam Raimi movies, though, they need to go. They actually need to go. It's not even a question. Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. Bro, Princess Bubblegum's, like, low-key kind of evil if you think about it, dude. Like, okay, so you, like, used Finn basically the entire time. And Finn's not the smartest. Flame Princess all the way, though. It's either Flame Princess or Huntress Princess. Then there is no other answers that are worth having. Bubblegum, and here's the truth, bro. Like, it was Bubblegum was annoying for, like, the majority of the series, too. Like, this is what it was. If I'm a ranking, and we might do a baddies in fiction video. I don't want to do too many, like, Gooner stuff, all back-to-back together, because then that becomes the channel. We might do a baddies in fiction video, if I'm being honest. Childhood crush video would low-key kind of go hard. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. But no. Princess Bubblegum was not on that list, bro. It was Marceline, Flame Princess, Huntress Princess, and then Marceline's, like, down here, bro. The Pillow Girl from Adventure Time is higher up than Bubblegum. I remember being a kid and being like, bro, I just don't... It's kind of like... In regular, so I didn't see the appeal of Margaret, bro. I was 100% Eileen, man. Eileen, I was like... There was something there, man. Margaret, bro, I'm gonna be real. I might have had some game sense as a child. 100%. I had some game sense. Princess Bubblegum, she's just annoying. So she's not like a Fred. Fred, I'm throwing hands. It's kind of like a Brian Griffin, if I'm being honest. The Jackals from Halo 2, legendary. Bro, how is it that I'm going to be doing amazing for 90% of the run, and then I get literally deleted by a Jackal, and then I respawn, get deleted by a Jackal, and then it's just over and over and over again. I literally almost have to, like not just play the game, but literally, like, figure out how the game's code works to understand how the Jackal can just pinpoint in the air as I'm flipping out of a warthog. I needed that. I just need to get that one out of my system, Doug. I'm sorry, dude. The Jackals from Halo 2 Legendary are absolutely unreasonable, and it feels like, here's the truth. As far as game characters go, bro, they need to go. Every last one of them needs to go, and I'm going to enjoy being the one that gets rid of it, bro. And to quote Thanos, bro, I don't take pride in deleting life, but this I'm going to enjoy, bro. That is me whenever I see a Halo Jackal, bro. Done! Megaknight from Clash Royale. It just ruins the game, dog. And here's the truth, man. I have two decks. I have the one that I use when I want to be polite, and then I have the one that I use when I want to ruin your day. Okay? And the one that I use when I'm going to ruin your day, I have Evo Skellies and Megaknight. I am spamming those puppies, bro. And you know why I do this? Because I know you're going to do it to me. And the reason why I dislike Megaknight is Megaknight changes up. Like, if somebody plays a Megaknight, the game goes from being Clash Royale to class... Fuck. Megaknight's right there. And I have to play the entire game to move Megaknight to somewhere else. If ever you play a Megaknight, it literally switches the entire game's meta to taking care of Megaknight. Like, Zappy's not that bad. Zappy's annoying, but Zappy's not that bad. Graveyard is not that bad. Megaknight is just actually rage-inducing garbage whenever I see that character being played, bro. But at the same time, man... I get it. I utilize the same tactics. It's annoying, but, like, it's not as bad as some of the other ones on here. Jar Binks. Can I just be real with you, dog? Jar Binks is a side character. There's a cap of how annoying I will find you if you are admittedly a side character that we can just get rid of like that. And I know people like to make the meme that, like, Jar Jar is actually the guy that gave Chancellor Palpatine his power. And that's really funny that that is, like, canonically true. But at the same time, dog, like... I find Rey more annoying than I find Jar Jar because Rey is the lead, and I'm actively annoyed every single time that she's on screen, and some of her line deliveries are just bad. Jar Jar is bad for the sake of just being funny. So, for the sake of that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like... It's bad, but it's like, it doesn't... I'm not with people that says it ruins the entire prequel trilogy. It's like set dressing, he's annoying, but that's why they got rid of him quite a bit. So I'm gonna put Jar Jar in, it's not that bad, but literally like a Megumi level annoying. Joffery Baratheon from Game of Thrones. Now this one I'm conflicted on, because I'm actually gonna... I think Joffery Baratheon is probably one of the best performances in TV history. Because the way that he was acted is so well done. I've talked about this. Like, my mom's not somebody that gets into, like, hating the actors that portray the villains. My mom hates Joffrey so much that she actively is like, okay, and I just can't stand that actor anymore. And that's how good you gotta be. Like that's how great he was in playing Joffrey. That he's so annoying and so bad that it's like, like that. I really don't know how to explain. I think there's no words to explain annoying, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put Joffrey, honestly. They needed to go. Obviously, they needed to go. I think that's a solid one right up there. Skyler White from Breaking Bad. I am willing to 100% say Skyler White was in the right when it came to how Walter White was. Okay, I'm even willing to admit that, like, Skyler White was, like, the good guy in the series. I'm willing to admit that. But, oh my goodness, bro, Skyler is one of the most annoying human beings I think I've ever seen, bro. In truth, when you're talking about, it's like, well, how would you react if your wife was doing that? Brother, I would literally never take a woman like Skyler White in my entire life. She wouldn't make it past, like, she wouldn't even make it past, she wouldn't make it past, like, the first texting phase. 100%, bro. Like, I don't care how bad you are, and frankly. But no, we're not going to go there. It doesn't matter how bad you are. If you annoy me to that degree, I'm outie. I'm gone. And Skyler, there's never was a point where I felt like Skyler was like, she wasn't annoying. She just annoyed me. There was like literally just a baseline annoyance the entire time. And then when she was doing that dance for her new boss, I'm kind of like, wow, you suck. Wow, you really are bad. I really don't like you. And I think part of that is just how well it's written, that Skyler is so bad it actually gets you to empathize with how evil Walter White is. But oh my goodness, bro. How would I deal with it, bro? Bro, Skyler, stop talking. See begins yapping? Stop talking. Please, stop talking. I'm outie, bro. I would have became Heisenberg way quicker if Skyler was my wife. It's not even a remote question, bro. I would have gone off the deep end way quicker, bro. Like, the odds of me breaking bad because of getting an illness or having Skyler as my wife, Skyler is causing the breaking bad, not the illness. And that's all I gotta say about that. And there you go. Those are the most annoying characters in fiction, according to me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider a like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That is the goal. And It's going to be close. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to be close, okay? I've recorded a few videos today. I think this is the Friday video. I think I'm going to try to do a Saturday video. I'm just debating on which one it's going to be. But that's usually just my, like, either news recap or just something that I want to yap about, like an article. But, yeah, we have a Saturday video coming out. I just take Sundays off. And you know what? If you enjoyed this, I already said it. Consider like, comment, and subscribe. 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And with all that out of the way, I will see you all in the next video. Adios, guys.